Myself Angad Hanumantanikam. I am from BID. I have completed my graduation in mechanical engineering from GS Raisoni College of Engineering and Management, Wagoli, Pune. So today is 24th September 2021, and our today's discussion topic is the access modifiers which are used in the Java programming. So so first is that let us discuss about what are the access modifiers. So basically access modifiers are the modifiers which are used to specify which file is accessible to the class, which file is accessible to the package, which file is accessible, or which class is accessible within the package or within the project or within the class or within the method or within the constructors. So this is the access, this is the function of the access modifiers. So the definition of the access modifier is that the the access modifiers are used in the Java for access to specify the access or scope of the class or the constructor or the field or the method within the programming, within the Java programming. So this is the basic definition of the access modifiers. Access modifiers, there are four access modifiers which are used in the Java programming. So first access modifier is that the public access modifier. The scope of the public access modifier is within the class, within the package, and also within the only project. So rather than the project it not accessed in another project. So suppose I have created one Java project, and I have created another Java project. So if I used the public keyword within it as a class name or as a package name, so but I have created separate two Java projects, so it is not accessible from one Java project to other Java project. Else rather I have used the public keyword as a access modifier. So the scope of the public keyword is a public access modifier is that it can be the packages are accessible to one or other packages. So within the package consist of constructors as well as the methods as well. Apart from the methods there are fields, there are the interfaces. So these are all accessible within the class or within other packages. So this is the main function of the public access modifier. We can easily access one program's method in another program's method. We can easily call it with the help of the objects. So this is the main scope of the public access modifier. So next our access modifier is that the private access modifier. The private access modifier is generally used in the Java programming for the security purposes, mostly to secure the data which is implemented in the Java programming, which we have to store as a secure data. So we will use for that condition as a private access modifier. So the scope of the private access modifier is only within the class. So within the class it means that within the class I have created the constructors or the method, it only accessible within the class, not outside of the class. So this is regarding the private access modifier. Next, our next topic is that protected access modifier. Protected access modifier, the scope of the protected access modifier is within the package only. Within the package we will access various classes, various constructors, various methods, various fields. So this is the scope of protected access modifier within the class. And if protected we used have also one condition, it will be accessible when they have the super class. If through the super class or the child class we will access the class or the objects or the methods within the protected access modifiers. And our last access modifier is that default access modifier. The default access modifier, when we not used a single access modifier within the project or within the package or within the class. So Yeah, the default access modifier is automatically run by the Java compiler or else in the programming, during programming. So the default access modifier scope is only within the package. It will be accessible only within the package, not rather than the outside of the package. So it is all about the access modifiers. Access modifiers are specially used for to how to access and when to access and who will be access the files from the program. So thank you so much.